You know, we talk about the Jerry Maguire movie. What happened in my case, being an educator all my life, when I became a sports agent so I could stay back in Missouri and watch my son play high school ball, I was up in Alaska as athletic director. I turned down the Western Michigan job, and Jim Steiner, who represented Jerry Rice, Refrigerator Perry, that kind of launched the World League back in the 90s, early 90s. But it was the Jerry Maguire movie, as John said, that opened up a profession that most people didn't know about. And that's what, it is a great movie, and it really did, wow, instead of me taking my curricula that I was designing to a university, that's really the impetus of, you know, starting a website. And then of course the rest is history. The reason I bring that up is that I'm proud of the fact, and Sky, will go back to him with his successes, but it's about relationships in my opinion. I've had over 100 players in the NFL. Sky, talking to people that maybe aren't in the agent business, and I know it's a difficult business, but you've been in it a long time, you've been very successful. Talk about, quote, relationships and referrals in the business that you're in.
I mean, initially, I came into the business, I was looking after a friend, I was looking after a client, but a friend. So what I wanted to do was to make sure that everything I said to him, I did my research, and my ethical approach was to do with the excellence I wanted to do for him. So in this business now, a lot of people try to take shortcuts, get involved in deals and take shortcuts. The bottom line is that if you keep taking shortcuts, you're just waiting for something to go wrong. So you've got to prepare, you've got to do your due diligence, and that's what I did. Now, when I started, first thing I said to Sol Campbell was, you always honor your contract, and we look to structure it in the right way, but you honor it. In these days, people are just wanting to move from contract to contract, and people talk about loyalty. Sol Campbell honored his contract, and yet he got so much abuse from people because it wasn't what everybody wanted him to do. Ultimately, I think that you have got to do what is best for you and to conduct yourself in the right way, and if people are not happy with it, they're not happy with it. But the relationship I had with Sol Campbell, I was sort of spoiled in that he was a very strong character. So he was, I'm going to honor my contract. Someone wants to give me a better contract, great. But I'm going to conduct myself in the right way. He did everything in the right way. And so that's how I started in the business. So all the emphasis became on personal relationships with individuals. You can only really help someone if you really know who they are. There's a lot of bravado in sport. Sometimes a sportsman will say, or a sportswoman will say, I can do this, I can do that, but really they're insecure, or they might say, I want to leave this club, but really they want a new contract. So building up a relationship with an individual or building a relationship up with a club, you get to get information and you understand what is going on, then you can make better long-term decisions. To make long-term decisions, you've got to understand what the relationship you've got is all about. So building for the long term, structure for the long term, will always keep you in good stead for the long term.